Okay, distortion for the day is called labeling. And labeling is an extreme form of overgeneralization. Remember, that was the second of the cognitive distortions. And labeling is when you label your entire self or someone else in a negative way. And if you remind me, I'll tell you at the end that you can make mistakes by labeling yourself in a positive way sometimes as well. But labeling is just when you call yourself names. It's like what bullies do in the schoolyard to bully younger, weaker kids. But we do that to ourselves, and in our minds, we do it to other people too. So when you're depressed, you may think of yourself as a loser or as a defective human being or as an inferior person or as a hopeless person. And you may think of other people as a jerk or an asshole or, like tell yourself, oh, he's such an ass. All he cares about is himself. He never listens. He always has to be right. I can't stand this guy. He's what a turd he is. And the problem with labeling is you're seeing yourself or other people in a completely negative way, as if they're a bad essence. And that never maps onto the reality. Now, there's a lot of jerky behavior around. We all act like jerks sometimes. We all act in a jerky manner or self-centered manner or insensitive manner. But there's no such thing as a jerk or a loser or a defective human being. We can have defects, and I have a lot of defects, but there's nothing about me that can't be improved. But I don't mind that. That makes me human. But when you call yourself defective, you say, I'm defective. It's like thinking of yourself as some kind of broken television set that can never be repaired, and it leads to hopelessness and despair, and labeling other people can lead to murder and anger and rage, and you think people are so bad, but you're fooling yourself because you're just creating a negative image of someone else based on certain behaviors that they have. But we're much more than our negatives. And the problem is that these labels of yourself and other people create problems. When you label yourself, you might get suicidal. You might be filled with self-hatred. You may be filled with feelings of inadequacy because you tell yourself you're a loser, you're no good. And those concepts are meaningless, but they seem to have meaning, and they create tremendous pain. And when you label other people and say, I can't stand that guy, he's horrible, what an ass. And you get other people to collude with you in that and to agree that the guy is really no good. It kind of pumps up your ego to be putting other people down. But these are just tremendous thinking errors that lead to negative internal mood states and troubled and burdensome and horrible relationships with others. So that's self-labeling and other labeling. That's the distortions for today, and other videos will show you what to do, how to crush these distortions so you have greater inner peace and joy, as well as more loving relationships with others, not only the people that you care about, but maybe sometimes with the people that you're right now at odds with or mad at or not getting along with. And if you'd love to learn how to turn those troubled relationships into loving ones, we'll have some cool videos on that as well. So that's all for today. And, thanks again for joining me.